on the triple B.
Double M on a triple B. Couldn't have put it better myself.
3, 2,
one thing to point out, though, BalloonBoy fighting from elimination side. He's got to win 2 sets to win Spring Championship.
And he struggles to win 1 against Marckiemoo. No disrespect, that's just how dominant Marckiemoo is, not only in this game, but specifically in this matchup. And BalloonBoy coming out of the gate, he is in a full sprint right now, right towards Marckiemoo. The pace of this game completely different from what we saw during the previous set against Darwin.
I mean, imagine the hype that he's coming off of, though. Imagine how it feels to clutch that set, that game 5 against Darwin. But Marckiemoo beating him up over on the left side. BalloonBoy, are you going to make it back up on stage? Sarah gets it done, but Marckiemoo right there in his face still, fighting back on arm, brings it up to the sky, dare from BalloonBoy, weapon throw down. Marckiemoo peels him off the landing.
Yeah, that weapon throw down, it would have hit Marckiemoo, but the second it did, he got caught in the D-Light stun, so it's not technically an active weapon toss at that moment to interrupt any move that comes after from Marckiemoo. He's going to have a huge lead early on in this game. Barely in the orange at this point. There's a D-Light into the side here. The chase after, looking for the neutral air right after that. The chase after is again here. Neutral signature, the flame sword coming out the ground pound attempt, but he gets interrupted with a down. Okay, does he get the stock here? BalloonBoy, what are you doing, dude? Don't do what you just did against Darwin and then let all of the spaghetti fall out of your pockets on the floor and then slip in your own mess right in front of Marckiemoo. You can't be doing that.
I can't handle this, Marky. I am old. My heart cannot deal with this. As BalloonBoy down 2 stocks to Marckiemoo. Oh no, he catches him in the air. Marckiemoo is on fire this game, bro.
GCD Light barely misses. Man, Marckiemoo's really been ratcheting up the unarmed gameplay this weekend. His ability to go in, BalloonBoy throwing a lot. We almost, man, come on. Just get away from there, dude.
Just
get away from there.
There we go. Recovery is going to confirm. I mean, trying to slow the bleeding just a little bit, but that is a Band-Aid on a huge, huge cut.
Sidelights coming out. One of the things that was really working for him against Marckiemoo previously was a lot of neutral lights. He hasn't really thrown out too many neutral lights on the blaster so far in this game to catch like a slightly elevated Marckiemoo. He's going to get trouble with that. He wasn't exactly ready for how high he was going to be after that gravity cancel neutral signature. It can be a little bit difficult to estimate that given how far out he was from the wall. So you're doing a lot of like second to second, frame to frame extrapolation on I'm here. Where exactly am I going to be? And his hurt box peaked up a little bit too high that the side light was able to hit him right above that ground. That stock, what are you doing, man?
211 damage.
Yeah, like what are you doing in that moment?
All right, BalloonBoy having some more issues yet again as he is gonna restart his game.
Can we get that edge guard on the left side again?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sometimes it's most of the time it's really easy to be a BalloonBoy fan. Sometimes it's really hard to be a BalloonBoy fan.
We hear you playing it. We need to see it, if that's okay.
All right, here it comes.
There we go.
Another one on the left side. There's the ground pound, just a little, or the neutral signature, excuse me, just a little bit too high on the side light. Okay, here we go. There's the side light over the edge. He gets through the reverse down air, gets caught with that down air.
Go back on stage.
Yeah, just what are you doing? And he just lets Marckiemoo drop the boot when Marckiemoo was in sweat beads. I cannot believe.
I know, he definitely pushed the envelope there. I mean,
he completely misjudged that moment.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, and it gives Marckiemoo one step closer to being your spring champion. He just needs 2 more games against BalloonBoy. Meanwhile, BalloonBoy still needs 6. Ooh, 6 games.
That's a lot, man.
Has he won that many in history? We were looking earlier. Let me get Marckiemoo up here. I mean, yeah, but I mean, oh. That's just rough. That's just very, very rough. There is a breakdown. Not a signature hit across the board. Everybody was 0% on those. And we see those light attack percentages and not a whole lot of attacks thrown out either. Only 37 total light attacks thrown out from BalloonBoy in that game. He definitely was having a hard time getting anything going.
So one thing I just noticed
Yes, sir.
on the history between these two players when I was looking on your computer screen is their career history is 18-4.
Yes.
So that is a 4.5x. Yeah, it's a 4.5x ratio between the matches that they've won. Meanwhile, if you look at the games that they've won, it's 54-33. So less than a 2x between the two. So it shows that when they face each other, even though Marckiemoo comes out on top in the end almost every time, it's after a lot of games. Like, it's a game 4, it's a game 5. It's not a lot of 3-0s coming out from Marckiemoo, even though overall the result is that he's victorious.
I mean, even in BCX 2025, just this last year, BalloonBoy took more stocks.
Yep.
I mean, in grand finals, and still ended up falling to Marckiemoo. It's his kryptonite.
We're still waiting on him to get back in, hoping he can show up quickly so we can see if he's got what it takes to dethrone the current world champion.
I don't know. Marckiemoo's just looking way too good.
I think he is too.
He's just been on autopilot straight through this bracket. Flower did give him a little bit of trouble. That game went to game 5. But before that, I mean, the only person to take a game off of him was Monty, and that went 3-1. Before that, he 3-0'd Sweaty Meat. I mean, it's just been an absolute Marckiemoo steamroll. Future Bubble did take a game.
Future Bubble. Shout out Future Bubble, man. He was one of the few that was able to take a game. It was Moni taking a game. It was Future Bubble taking a game. Then, like you said, the game 5 against Flower, and then the game 5 against BalloonBoy that we saw in the winners finals as well. So only a few people. Wait, who's Zook said?
I have no idea.
Because he got a game off a big mark.
Okay.
Early on. In groups, man, in top 256, brother. That was back in the best of 3.
We see you.
Shout out Zook said, brother. Yeah, man. That's huge.
I couldn't take a game off of Marckiemoo.
I could.
You could?
Yeah.
Yeah, the rack just be like
Dude,
that.
he don't know. He
has
trust
no
he doesn't
idea.
know. He doesn't know. They call Ski Mask the Marckiemoo Slayer. He's just lucky he doesn't get in the arena with Big Spark and the 9 Dex Lord Racks. Let me just say, he should count his lucky stars that I was not a coach during the Ski Mask the Slump God 99-0 challenge.
Would have got the job done.
I would have got the job done. Because let me tell you, those coaches, I just think I would have done a better job. They were like, here.
Stingray coaching him?
Yes.
Okay.
And they were like, try the Cassidy ski mask. And I was literally in chat. You could look up the logs right now. And I was like, ignore your coaches. Play the Zol. Ignore your coaches. They do not have your best interests at heart. Play the character that you know how to play. And then who did he get it done with? Who did he get it done with? It was the Zol. Of course it was the Zol. It was always going to be the Zol. Don't try to take someone and put them onto something they're not comfortable with. Yeah, the neutral signature on Cassidy is really good. None of this matters anymore. We're back, baby. Let's get into this. We are in grand finals. Marckiemoo is up 1-0. We got the reset here from the client state from BalloonBoy coming into this one. Let's see if after that reset, he can reset the bracket and go into a second set, a second best of 5 against Marckiemoo here in the grand finals.
I'm hoping he just reset his computer, his router, his brain, his controller, anything he needed to reset. Hopefully it is reset because he has got a whole lot of work to do compared to game number 1 against Marckiemoo.
All right, we're going into Small World's End. He's going to have a bigger wall to play with here. So hopefully, if he finds himself off stage, which he almost certainly will, and does right away, he has a little bit more room to play with, but maybe it's not going to matter. There's the side air as well. The recovery almost high enough to clip BalloonBoy, but he gets through. There's the side light again. He's back off stage. Did you see Inlight, the turnaround neutral air, the recovery, but BalloonBoy fades away, hits the side air. There's the recovery. The weapon toss is going to go wide. The arcing weapon toss. Is he going to lose his stock off of this? He does lose his stock off of this. A 26-second stock. That weapon toss was unbelievable. Had just enough arc to move out so that Marckiemoo could cover right alongside that wall. And then he had that other weapon toss, that pillar going right behind him.
I need to see something from BalloonBoy real quick because this is not it. Marckiemoo is in 100% control right now. Full stock advantage. No sign of slowing down. Finally, BalloonBoy getting a weapon throw out. Trying to break things up a little bit. Got that blaster arm back on. See if he's going to be able to do something with it when he's obviously more confident on this weapon. Letting the nairs fly. Finds his way back up on stage. Marckiemoo pull him over. There we go. We see the D-light. Push him over. The stock's gone and deleted. Somebody get the fork because it's about done.
it seems like Marckiemoo just has everything on him right now. He sends him over onto the edge. Like the only thing that BalloonBoy has on the edge is when he has the blasters, he has the neutral air to at least stave off Marckiemoo's attempt at the edge guard, which they then just reset back onto the main stage. That's a great recovery. Could be the start of something special here as he swaps back over onto the blasters, but he's about a full stock behind as Marckiemoo comes in with the scythe, the weapon he's been destroying BalloonBoy with all day. There's the neutral air. He waits. He's careful. Dude, these side air answer backs from BalloonBoy, the rare GC side sig, but these side air answer backs from BalloonBoy have been completely whiffing, and Marckiemoo's able to time them out and get the hit right after.
Okay, nice. That was a good grab to get the D-Light. The Marky is so locked in. Oh my God. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
This is tough, man.
So brutal.
I don't know how you do. I don't know how you deal with this as a player.
Okay, there's Devil Jin.
Here's the swap to Devil Jin. I don't know how you deal with this as a player. I can sit here and be stressed as a commentator watching this, but I truly cannot imagine the weight that is on BalloonBoy's shoulders right now, dealing with this man who continues to be the one to shut him down every single time. Every single time. And you have to run into him. It's not even like it's a guy in another region who beats you on LAN a few times a year. It's literally a guy you got to see like every single time you play this video game.
Oh my God. It's over. It is. Oh my. Oh. Okay, BalloonBoy able to reverse it. Wait a second. Well, I'm sorry. My belief will never falter again. Get it done. Get it done. Okay, Marckiemoo coming back up on stage. The Dare is going to go ahead and open everything back up here. BalloonBoy fighting back with the Devil Jin. Catches a landing off the neutral light. Is he going to let it fly off stage? No. Going to go up in the sky with a Dare. Marckiemoo fighting back, pushing him off. Disarm. Wait a second. Goes back out there. Gets his gauntlets. A little early on the recovery.
Some of the most gauntlets we've seen from Marckiemoo during this entire set. We saw some previously in the winners finals. Obviously, it was the recovery from the gauntlets that was taking away so many stocks from BalloonBoy. He's just going to chase him right after. He's just going to chase right after him. No sweat whatsoever. BalloonBoy doesn't pull out of it in time. He wanted to hold it long enough because I think he didn't expect Marckiemoo to chase down that far
low.
Was
so deep, bro.
But yeah, it's just over after that one. Let's see if BalloonBoy can answer back. He has Marckiemoo potentially in KO damage. He's going to have to hit a real KO move. Not like, like a D-Sig, maybe a recovery. It can't just be like an in-light from the wrong side or even the right side of the stage to get it done.
Marckiemoo trying to catch that landing. Ooh. Right there with the neutral lights. Oh my goodness. BalloonBoy, you have literally got to fight back.
Yeah, he's just like he's just running into him at this point. There's virtually nothing he can do. The freight train has reached like terminal velocity, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. The brakes are broken. They were never even installed in the first place.
Oh no, another nair. Looking throw down, there he catches about the recovery, and just like that, Marckiemoo is one stock away from being your spring champion. BalloonBoy is going to have a generational comeback right here to be able to even extend this set at all. Marckiemoo needs one stock, BalloonBoy needs 6 games.
Marckiemoo with a full stock lead here. We saw that one amazing rally and comeback from BalloonBoy in the first set that they played today. But other than that, anytime BalloonBoy's been in this position against Marckiemoo, it's always gone to Marckiemoo. It's the D-Light, even the turnaround. There's the side light into the neutral air. The down air as well. Down air as well. Gonna be a ground pound? No, doesn't need to be anything. It's over just like that. Marckiemoo is going to end it right there, and Marckiemoo is your 1v1 spring champion for North America, and he made it look easy. I can't say it any other way.
That hurt.
Yeah.